Personally, I'm Jewish, I'm a trans woman, and I'm queer, and those are related.
And welcome back, boys and girls, for yet again another live edition of the Michael Decon program. It's good to be back. It's good to see you out there. Oh, yes. My God. I'm your host, Michael Decon. First-time listeners out there, nice to meet you. Thank you for finding this. It means the world to me. Myke Hideous is in the building. In spirit, that is. He has drawn assignment for this evening. Oh yes, I'm not alone. Keep in mind that you are welcome to call in at any time. We will be waiting for you. You can get involved by dialing 424-285-6699. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is a new line that we just installed. And for once, it's actually working. Can you believe it? We actually have working equipment. I mean, that's pretty wild. Who would have known? Who would have known? But yes, greetings to those in the chat room right now. Thank you for being here. Thank you to those on Patreon and those who listen on the podcast version of this program. Much love and respect to those who listen outside of America, those in Canada or Canada, the UK and Germany and Sweden. The list goes on. I'll see you out there. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's turn that down. There we go. That's better. Now I can actually hear myself through the music. I mean, I like music too, but it's good to hear myself. Oh yes, so here we are again on a night like this. Lots to discuss, lots to talk about with you, especially you. Would love to hear your thoughts and opinions about everything going on around the world. Not the flat earth, but we can say the flat earth as well without angering them. And Myke, how's it going, Myke?
Hello, Mr. Decon.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to everyone and yourself, of course.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. I'm glad you are in a good mood.
Yeah.
For once.
I tried.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I want out of you, Myke. I just want you to try.
How are you?
I'm good, my friend.
Good.
Very
good. To hear
good.
your voice. Looking forward to the show.
I'm always looking forward to the show. I'm glad that you are here, Myke. I do thank you for joining me this evening. I can't believe it. It's Friday already. You know that what that means, Myke. It's time to let it all out.
Yes.
Let it out, Myke. Let it all out.
It means tomorrow is Saturday.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
It's one of those things.
It's okay.
One of those things, my friend. But yes, Myke, thanks for being here. Just like old times again, we've got a lot on our plate to discuss. Put the women and children to bed. This won't be for them, Myke.
It's been a while since we've done a show.
It really has, right? It feels like how many? Like a year.
Well,
It was like 5 years.
It's definitely been, I think, it's been about a month. When did we do the celebrity death pool? Was that before Christmas
I've
or
lost
after Christmas?
track. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Oh well.
It's one of those things. But Mike, I'm afraid to say that we've lost the 666 number.
I know. I was really upset to hear that. Is that what was giving you all the problems, the technical problems?
It was a pain in my ass, Mike.
Really? Like a phone number could screw up your app or whatever
Well,
you
no, it
stream?
wasn't the number. It was just the app itself was kind of funky. And I thought, why are
So,
we here? What are we doing here? I thought.
so I mean, not to get off the topics or anything, but when you get a phone number for the show, you have to use an application to add that to your stream.
Pretty much.
Okay, I was just curious.
No worries. Thank God you don't have to deal with that, Mike.
I had been considering it. I was literally going to ask you, I mean, not on the show, but off, on the phone or something about, the process on how to go about doing that. We were considering getting a phone line for my show.
It's not hard. But yes, that number is 424-285-6699. You'll see it on the top of your screen there. But yes, definitely call in whenever you'd like. Everything works now. Everything is great. Thank the Lord. Or since Mike is here, thank Satan. I got to keep it PC. It's appropriate for you too, Mike. But yes, Mike, all kinds of things to discover and to discover with ourselves, our bodies behind the scenes, Mike.
What am I, 14?
Yes, we're going to discover your body, Mike.
I'm going to discover my sexuality.
Yes, you're going to discover your true nature. Here tonight on the program, we will be discussing your sexuality here. For all to discuss. It is important.
What is a man?
What is a man? What is a Mike?
What is a Mike?
Yeah, so that could go any way since you have turned gay for a while.
Oh, yeah.
We've gone down that path numerous times on this program.
Yes.
Absolutely. But Mike, before we even get into any of that, we've got bigger fish to fry.
Yes, like the 4-hour show you did. What was it, last week?
Oh, I mean, Mike, that was a long show. I really appreciate that guest.
Holy crap. I got to be honest, dude. After 2 hours, I was like, all right, I'm getting tired.
We found the new freight train, that's for sure. This gentleman, yes, that I interviewed, great guy. I love him to death. He's a good man. But yes, he had a lot to say, and I already knew he had a lot to say, but 4 hours worth. That's a lot.
Were you, I gotta ask, were you getting tired or bored?
Well, I've been I've been at it a long time, so my stamina is up there, Mike.
Okay, just checking.
No, I could handle it. I could do 4 hours every day of the week. Just alone.
That was amazing. Because I know we keep our show like
we keep it pretty kosher, pretty short, yes, for those with the ADD, yes.
Well, I got to tell you, when I started listening, like I saw the show, I clicked on it, and then I looked, I'm like, whoa. 4 hours plus?
And it was mostly him, by the way.
Yes, I noticed. I was, like I said, I was listening, but after 2 hours, I was like, all right, it's enough.
I couldn't interrupt, man. The guy was on a roll. I thought, you know what?
I was like, holy crap.
He's getting a download right now. I'm like, I'm just going to let him do his thing. I'll sit here and watch him go through the entire world.
By the way, if I may just interject, hello to Tyler Fleming. And yes, it's true. I did hump Tyler's leg back in June when we played at Dingbats.
And was this consensual?
Yes, it was. He allowed me to do it.
Just making sure,
While his girlfriend watched.
Oh, so you cucked her.
I cucked her.
Interesting.
Yeah. But there's a picture of Tyler and I when that happened. It's actually quite classic.
Very nice, Mike. I'm glad it all worked out.
Hello to Tyler.
Hello to Tyler. Yes, and hello to all of you out there. Yes, those of you in the chat room. Yes. All of you out there. Tyler, you have
Mr. Jelly.
Mr. Jelly. Mr. Jelly Roll.
Mr. Jelly Roll.
Who we all bullied to then make him lose weight.
And he did. He listened to us.
Yes, we all sent him many messages. For those who don't know, those tuning in, we were writing emails all night. We were making phone calls. We called his house. And we demanded if he wanted to live another 5-10 years, then he must lose that weight.
Terrorized him
We did. We almost went to jail for it.
like a bunch of woke morons.
I think we did a great job, though. We brought awareness to the world, essentially.
Oh, hell yeah.
See, we're doing God's work, Myke, and I know you're kind of a Jew. And
Totally.
that's a whole nother story. But, Myke, you know, one day at a time, you'll become the human being that, you know, your parents once saw you in, instead of the disappointment that you have sort of become in your later
What
years.
are you talking about?
Well, I mean, they're kind of disappointed in you. You were once
They
a
are
nice,
not disappointed at
you were once a nice Catholic boy,
Well, that's true.
a very innocent child, and then you turned into Harvey Weinstein.
Don't
Essentially.
spread rumors. Don't spread rumors.
Well, it was kind of a callback to our conversation earlier when I texted you and I was actually sitting in the toilet. And I thought, you know, I thought about it for a while. I'm like, should I tell him that I'm in the toilet going number 2? And I thought, this is really, really disgusting. And I thought, why do we?
You know how many times I've texted you while I was on the toilet?
Yeah, but it's kind of disgusting. You know, we're shitting and we're texting each other.
Bro.
I mean, that sounds.
We're dudes. That's what dudes do.
Yeah, but there's a lot of guys, a lot of girls that do the same. And I think, damn, we are funky.
Hey, we're guys, bro. We're dudes, bro.
It's gross, though. It's gross. We all kind of collectively know that we're all going to be shitting and texting.
Everybody in the chat, raise your hand if you text people while pooping on the toilet.
It's just foul, man.
What's so foul?
Yet we do it all the time.
We do it all the time.
Does it mean it's right, though? Doesn't mean it's right, Myke.
The morals of texting.
Exactly. There's got to be some etiquette.
I can't text you now. I don't have time. I'm in the toilet pooping.
Exactly. Yes. Who raised us is what I'm thinking about now. It's just gross. It's just gross. So, Myke, lots of things to cover. We almost have a sort of World War III scenario going on. We have people in Minnesota angry, but we have things that are way more important to talk about, Myke. And I think you're going to agree with me if you turn your attention to your screen in the chat room pretty soon here, Myke.
Looking.
Well, Myke, I hate to do this to you, but I think this really, really needs all of our attention today. I mean, this is the much bigger story.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure if you're seeing this couple in front of you.
That's the actor on the left.
Yes, this is Todd Bridges.
Isn't he from that television show? Is he an actor?
Correct.
What was it? Different Strokes.
Different Strokes. Yes, you saw him when he was younger, a lot younger.
He was arrested for thievery.
Yes, at one time.
Was all fucked up.
That's right, he was. And see, this is when you first you remember him from the far left here when he had the little afro there. He had that little nice sweater. And then he turned into whatever that is to your right. But
yeah, he became a crack addict.
Became a crackhead, but then this is who he married right here at one time, and they are now.
You're kidding me.
Now they're divorced.
Wait, hold on. It's a man, right?
That's what I thought, Myke. I thought for reals, I thought this was a man, and you know what? It's not. No, it isn't. They're saying that this is a woman, and this thing has children, by the way.
No, it can't be. If we could only see the Adam's apple.
This is a very masculine-looking female.
Bro, come on.
So Todd Bridges, 3-year marriage to this person, and this is their name, Myke. Betty Jo B. Hershey.
What the fuck?
Betty Jo B. Hershey.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
Well, I was about to ask you the very same question. What do you think?
I don't even know if that's a real name, by the way, but allegedly that's
totally made up.
They're claiming that this is the name of this person.
Come on, bro.
I have no idea what to make of any of this. I mean, I thought, there's a lot of things going on in this world, but this is probably the most frightening.
Yeah, no, that's a guy.
That looks like a man to me. They're saying this is a photographer. I don't even know what to even think anymore. But Todd Bridges, I've seen him around a lot, and he does look a little feminine himself, so.
All I have to say is the following. A, either he's straight with the absolute worst taste in women, or B, he's a fruit and he's with a trans guy,
Betijo
which
B. Hershey.
which is absolutely ugly.
Looks like a dude.
Absolutely. Dude looks like a lady.
Dude looks like a lady, and they met in 2002 because a friend showed Todd her online dating profile for market research, quote unquote.
That is by far the ugliest woman I've ever seen.
And get this, 6 months later, they were engaged.
Of course they were.
And 9 months after meeting, they were married.
Of course. Hollywood.
As if the relationship was on Amazon Prime with guaranteed 2-day shipping and a divorce cord, Myke. Can you believe this?
Guaranteed 2-day shipping.
He thanked God for their time they had together and asked for privacy. Which in Hollywood usually means see you in the next exclusive interview about what went wrong.
See you on the Maury Povich show. Did you say that they got divorced?
They did get divorced.
Oh, gee, I wonder why. Not really.
Well, I don't know, man. This is a tall order, literally. And
they probably kept having a fight over whose face razor.
Yeah, yes.
That's my razor. I was shaving my beard earlier today.
Would you do it, Myke?
Fuck no. Would you?
No, not even with your cock.
Exactly. I wouldn't do it with somebody else's cock that was like 12 feet long.
This is highly disturbing, Myke.
Absolutely.
I thought, Myke, this is probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
What the fuck is happening to Americans with this nonsense?
I have no idea. I mean, again, Myke, the reason why I'm showing you this, I know many more important things are going on around the world, but this is kind of important to me. I mean, Myke, what kind of world do we live in when we see, famous people, or at least they were famous at one time, now they are sleeping with men, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least a woman who looks like a man.
I've really come to agree with you wholeheartedly that Hollywood and the entire Actors Guild they're just fucked up people. They really are.
It's pretty scary out there, and no disrespect to those fine folks. I'm sure they mean well. They're all lovely out there. The trans, the gays, Myke, I love them all. By default, they are all God's children, Myke, as you know. But holy shit, Myke.
Exactly.
Maron.
Let's reiterate too. We got nothing against you being. If anyone out there is gay, no problem. It's when
Myke will date you. He's down with the gays. It's all good.
Again, I have gay friends, and all of them are like-minded with me. It's fine to be gay, but when you start cutting off body parts and altering your body, you're just fake, and nobody cares. And all your friends that are gay or trans, they start saying to you, "Oh, you look wonderful and fabulous." They're all full of shit, or they're crazy.
That's a handsome-looking woman.
Exactly.
Well,
I'm sorry, I can't.
So, Myke, what do you got to say though? Like, if you had like a friend who was, a bit of a homosexual, nothing wrong with that. Played for the other team, all good. But then they introduced you to their, the wife, quote unquote wife, and it looked like a dude, basically. Would you kind of freak out a little bit? Would you say anything? Would you try to play nice? I don't know.
No, I have a friend of mine. We get together at least once or twice a year. He's from New Jersey. I've known him since I was a junior in high school. He's gay. And when he comes over, he'll bring his partner or whoever he's dating at the time, and they're always guys, normal gay guys.
No trans.
No trans.
Okay.
Because if they were trans, I would not associate with them, and I'll tell you why. I sincerely, first of all,
that's where you draw the line.
Well, it's gender dysphoria. When you're a male or a female and you think you're the opposite sex. That is gender dysphoria. That is a real medical issue, psychological issue. So I don't want to be around these people. I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't like them. I have
So you
nothing
wouldn't
against
tolerate
gay.
but if they brought in a trans person, you would leave the room.
Probably.
Really?
What can I say? I think they're crazy. I really do.
Damn.
What do you want me to say, bro?
Oh, I just want you to be honest and tell me what
I'm
you
being
really
honest.
feel, which is what I appreciate about you. You would leave the room. Wow.
Well, what am I going to say? You look like a fucking freak?
Yeah, well, that'd be
Look,
fun.
let me give you an example. Not all right. So in 2024, February 2024,
Yeah.
I went to an event in Pennsylvania. It was like some kind of vampires event, like a vampire ball event, where they had bands and it was like a nightclub, but they go under a title, Vampires Ball or whatever, Vampires Balls.
He's a freak.
Tony. Anyway, I go there, and there were a number of people who came up to meet me because, excuse me, quiet.
Quiet on the set.
There was a number of people that wanted to meet me through a friend of mine who was introducing me to others. So one of the people was a trans person. And what I've noticed is that the gothic scene tends to attract people who are misfits and miscreants. Did I say it right? Just people who are outsiders. So that they tend to they flock towards the gothic scene. Why? Because it accepts them for being mentally challenged. So this one guy, this thing comes over to me, dressed like a woman, wearing like a tutu and big black platform boots and all the makeup and his hair in ponytails. And he's like, "Oh yeah, and first of all, he's acting like he's got mental issues, has social what's the word? Socializing issues. Couldn't look me in the eye, couldn't like speak loud enough, putting his head down when he talks. So he's already got issues.
Oh my goodness.
So I casually said, "Yeah, nice meeting you too," and I walked away. I have nothing to say to people like this. I really don't, because 99.999% of them are mentally deranged.
And so you're out, in other words. You have checked out with the trans folks.
Yeah. Let me reiterate this as well. When I was in the club scene and I was going to places like the Limelight or the Bank or the Pyramid or any fucking alternative crazy underground nightclub in New York City.
Sure.
Every time I went to the bathroom, not every time, many times that I went to the bathroom, I shared it with other guys who were dressed in drag. That's what we called it back then, drag, because not everybody was chopping their dick off just to pretend that they're a woman. So I never had any problems with any of the drags that were, the drag queens that were sharing the bathrooms. In many cases, I would speak to them. I knew some of them. I interviewed two of them.
You slept with some of them.
When I first started writing at the newspaper. And I never, ever had a problem.
I see.
But now,
wow.
I have no issues saying that a huge portion of these people who want to get the sex change, who take the hormones, who dress like the opposite sex and parade around like nobody should look at them and accept them the way they are, these people have gender dysphoria, and that is a mental disorder, period.
Well, I don't disagree. To a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
I mean, I wouldn't completely just abandon the room or leave the room. If one of these kind of folks came in, I'd be a little bit more pleasant, I'd be polite. I'm not going to just leave the room, but you know what I mean.
I was polite when that one approached me. But what do I have to say? And 90% of the time, they're going to say to me, "What? You're not a leftist? You don't support Kamala Harris or Biden?" I mean, mind you, this was 2024.
Well, that's one thing as well. When you have all these sort of people that are pretty progressive. Nothing wrong with that. That's up to them. But you have that sort of fan base, Myke, that you just described. A lot of them, and of
No,
course, a lot of them
not anymore.
left. Not anymore. Now that they found out your sort of political affiliations,
Right?
and just some of the things
Do
that
you,
you believe in, I'm sure it's caused you a bit of a headache.
well, yeah. As I keep saying it, when I was in the club scene years ago, nobody cared. But they push their ideology like I love it when they say, "Well, Donald Trump is killing transvestites." Really? I've never seen that before.
You see, Mike,
That's
years
news to
ago,
me.
if you remember, we did have this talk, and I told you, I said, Mike, you're going to get a lot of hate.
Yep.
You're going to get a lot of hate. A lot of people are not going to like you. Your fan base will diminish. They will be very angry with you.
It was already diminishing when I was up here. Do you know how many people? Do you know how many assassinations and school shootings and mass shootings that have taken place that were all trans people?
I don't. Tell me.
It's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe it was either 10 or 11 that had confirmed
Oh, my.
transsexual. I don't even know if it's the right fucking word anymore. Transformers that
Transformers, I like
shot
that.
shot people.
And that they did, yes. Well, we've seen many be the case.
So yeah, it's a mental deficiency without a doubt. And they'll spit and rave and rant that it's not, and that it's perfectly normal. No, it's not perfectly normal. And don't sit there and tell me, if you ask them, what is a man? What is a woman? And they say, well, a woman is anybody who feels like they're feminine. They could have a dick, and they could have a beard, but as long as they feel feminine, and then they're a woman. Now, a woman gives birth to children, period.
And the woman on your right gave birth at least 4 times.
Well, then it's the ugliest woman I've ever seen.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know how true that is, though. I'm really questioning the whole thing.
That's crazy, man.
I told you this was serious.
Yeah.
This was a bit of an emergency. But yes, Mike, I guess I don't exactly want to cast them away completely. Again, they have some sort of, they're a little funky upstairs, but we can't really cast them away like the homeless people. There's a lot of people in America right now that want to sort of gather them up and basically ship them off to another island, Mike, and just completely get rid of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't.
Is that what you want to do with
but
the trans people? Do you want to just maybe
no?
send them to like Epstein's Island and keep them there?
I'm sure they'd be happy there. But if I may, I want to just read off the list here. Denver shooter, trans. Aberdeen shooter, trans. Nashville shooter, trans. Georgia shooter, trans. Philadelphia shooter, trans. Iowa shooter, gender fluid. I can't even pronounce this one. Uvalde shooter, Uvalde shooter, trans. Colorado shooter, trans. Minnesota shooter, trans. There you go.
It's a lot of trans, Mike.
And then they say, we're not violent. The right is violent.
Trains, trans, and automobiles. That's what went through my head. I did right now.
Oh, did you? Oh, great comment.
It was just floating in my head, and I'm just like, well, I might as well say that. I have a problem with doing that, Mike. Speaking my mind, that gets me into a lot of trouble in the real world.
And if I
probably have autism, probably.
If I may reply to Lou Cipher 777, who says, "Isn't Mike trans though?" ? I've seen him in makeup and painted nails. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I used to be on stage performing, and in some cases, I even wore a skirt.
This is true. I've seen the photos.
Yep, I've wore fishnet tops. I've even done photographs for a woman who dressed me up with fishnet stockings.
It's pretty presidential to dress that way, though. There's been many presidents also into women's underwear.
That's right.
This is a fact.
But again, I only did it because I was a performer.
Yeah, so that means you're kind of like half a trans.
I wouldn't say I was half a trans. I was banging women left and white,
Left and white.
left and right.
Yeah, a lot of white. Yes.
A lot of left and white girls.
That's right. Good Lord, Mike.
Woo!
Oh my God. Well, I guess, okay, so again, let's take this seriously now. So, all right, so it's all good. It's all good, guys. Relax. Here we go. Okay, so look, Todd Bridges, you know, you come across Todd Bridges here. We all do. We're introduced now to this, whatever this is, this guy here. All right. Do you have a problem now? Not just because it's a trans, but because it looks more like a man.
I'm not quite understanding your question.
Are you more like, do you feel a little bit weirded out if it's more like a manly, like it's not a very feminine looking dude? Is that more offensive to you?
I'm not personally offended by anything. I'm simply, first of all, we're doing the show. I'm in show mode. So I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive as I try to be.
And that's fine.
You. Right. So
yeah.
What I'm saying is that by looking at this person, I'm trying to, you cannot, if you look at this person on the right, you cannot look at the picture and say to yourself, gee, that's definitely a man or definitely a woman. I can't tell, be truthful. So that's why I was looking to see if there's an Adam's apple.
I don't blame you, though.
And you'd also be able to tell if the person was turned around, you'd be able to tell by their stature if they have larger shoulders and a thinner hip pelvis area. Because on women, it's supposed to be the opposite. The hips are bigger to give birth. The shoulders are more petite and smaller. So again, I'm not offended by this person. I don't know her. Don't really care. But by looking at the photograph, my instant all right, so let's put the Michael Decon program show alone, off to the side, and let me just not be Myke Hideous for a second. If I look at the picture, I'm not offended. I'm just bedazzled. I can't quite figure out what I'm looking at. So if it is indeed a woman, well then, okay, wow. But if it's a man dressed as a woman, well, you know my thoughts on it. I just think it's kind of not. Whoa, it's not.
It's a very homely looking dude.
I'll say. Did he go to? I got a question for you. Did he go to drug rehab?
I think so. You know? I think he went. I definitely think so. I think he was on the Surreal Life at one time. And
okay, you want to hear? You want to hear my prophecy on this?
Please do. But yes, this looks like a JW. Now that I see this angle with the nose.
So here's my angle, my tank gun. Okay, so I'll bet you $5 that if he was in rehab, he either came out religious, like a born again, possibly, not definitely, but I'll guarantee you he had some religious influence in the rehab or detox, whatever it was, because they do tend to push that on you, you know, pray and thank God and this, that, and the other. So he may have gone that route, and then it's a possibility that he either met her there or afterwards. Am I right? Am I wrong?
I have no clue where they met. Allegedly, it was just an online sort of thing through a friend, but
okay,
that's a Jewish man. I rest my case. I rest my case.
I'm telling you that I'm tongue-tied tonight. That neck is looking kind of thick.
It's looking pretty thick upstairs. I'm sure downstairs it's pretty thick too.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Is he happy or no? He's not.
Well, no, not anymore.
I forgot.
And what do you make of Jim Norton now? Now, Jim Norton, a comedian, also just got married. He looks really happy here.
Whoa, what's going on there?
Well, I'm sure you can guess what's going on here.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Well, Mike, what do you think?
I can't tell, bro. I can't tell just by a picture like that.
And do you think it's more
You know?
respectful now to have sort of a trans that looks more feminine now, like Jim
No,
Norton here?
No,
This
I'm
is more
sorry.
his preference, though. You know, ones that look a little bit more ladylike, I guess you could say.
No,
To a certain extent, and I say that with quotations, but
for me, it's not.
yes, so you'd still be offended if it was more feminine or
Again,
not.
not
It's
not offended, Michael. Not offended, but taken back. Taken back.
I'm happy too. By the way, Fallout, Walt. We are all happy for Mr. Jim Norton. Just look at that smile. Look how happy he is with his queen or king.
It's not always easy to tell by one photo alone. You have to really either see the person in a full picture or to the side. It's hard to tell sometimes. I'm not going to deny the fact that some people who are trans do actually look the part when they dress up.
Pretty wild, Mike. Pretty wild times to live in. And Mike, you know, I gotta say, I have to, in a way. I don't like the government telling people what to do, who they can or can't marry. If you want to get married to another dude, I'm gonna have to say, go ahead. You know, I don't mind. Go ahead.
Yeah,
It's not gonna bother me. Go ahead.
Obama made that legal.
Obama's my man.
I'm sure he is.
It's my homie. I voted for him. Loved
Did
him. No, actually, I didn't vote for him. But just between me and you, I'm just going to say I voted for him. He was the best president that I've ever seen. I still prefer Bill Clinton, but that's for other reasons.
Bill did good, man.
The first real black man in the White House.
I heard that he didn't show up for any of his indictments.
He doesn't have to. He's Bill Clinton.
Yeah. And he's all over the Epstein files.
He sure is. So, yeah, he's definitely in some hot water there.
The Clinton files.
The Clinton files. Yes, you could also call it that if you want. He's in there a lot. He has more photographs with Jeffrey Epstein than I do with my old man, to be honest.
You told me that you thought Clinton's wife Hillary was going to divorce him. Do you know any more about that?
I don't know anymore. There hasn't been any rumbles yet.
Hmm.
I'm still waiting to see what happens there. Maybe they're too old to get a divorce now. Maybe they forgot about it. They thought, you know what? We've been through all this. We don't need any more of this on our plates.
You think so?
It might be true. It might have happened. But yes, he was subpoenaed, if I remember correctly. Subpoenaed. That's right. Definitely don't want that to happen to you, boys and girls. Definitely not. But yes, Jim Norton there with the wife looking happy. Mike, let's get rid of this. Let's no longer look at that. That was bothering me.
And that was bothering you, huh?
It kind of was. I mean, it's just too much. It's too much for my virgin eyes, Mike.
Worse than the other one we were looking at?
Well, the other one's pretty bad too, though.
Pretty.
To be fair, I mean, they're both pretty bad. Thank God, Mike. Thank God. Thank God for the USA.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. Oh, I'm just at a loss of words. I mean, this whole thing really freaks me out. There's so many people in this country, Mike, that love the trans sort of thing.
Oh.
They love the trans. I don't know why, but they really do, especially in this country.
You think there's a larger portion than those who are not for it?
There might be. And Mike, I think we are joined by a caller right now.
Okay.
It is Roman.
Oh my goodness, Roman came in hot there.
Oh, 6-time caller, drunk as usual.
You're drunk?
Well, I started at 3.
You started at 3. Wow.
Yeah, so sorry to interrupt, guys, but I just had to ask Hideous, what does he think of his boy Trump getting us in a war with Iran?
Uh-oh.
We're not in a war with Iran.
Here we go.
Oh, that's a month from now.
I knew this was coming.
Well, when we're in a war with Iran, call me back and ask me.
Well, I predicted that 4 years ago when we talked. I think the second time I called in drunk.
Actually,
But
you did. Now that I think about it, yes.
yeah, I said he's making Israel great again. So, what do you think about kidnapping a world leader,
There
trying to
was a
invade
$52
Greenland?
million, not a $52 million. There was a, no, yeah, I think it was a $50 million bounty on what's his face's head that Biden put out. And
Sure.
basically,
The same
we did
puppet.
it.
The same puppet.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, all the presidents just read the teleprompter and do what they're told. He's another puppet, but I'm just saying, no congressional oversight, no voting, no pushback. Let's just kidnap a world leader, and no pushback. Let's just invade Greenland. Like,
We're not
where
invading
is my
Greenland.
country?
Did you hear
He's talking about taking it over.
Did you hear about the president from Greenland speaking about how they're now negotiating, how they're going to negotiate the military being in Greenland and why we need it? Do you hear that? Or no? Did you just watch CNN?
I don't watch the news. It's the
Okay,
same
so
news
then do you know
that
what's
feeds
going on?
Trump is. I do.
Do you know what's going
I mean,
on?
so
All right. So did you
yeah.
did you hear
So-
about the president of Greenland speaking on
Sure.
news about how they're negotiating what's going to happen with America going into Greenland? And mind you, it's not an invasion; it's simply a military space. Did you hear that? Yes or no?
No, I didn't. No.
Okay. Well, that's what happened.
Let me ask you a question. This is just a real
Okay.
specific one. What do you think about the United States government spending our tax dollars to buy 10% of the stock of Intel?
What do you think about Somalians coming and stealing?
No, I asked you a
$9
question.
Yeah, he asked you a
billion
question,
worth of
though.
You asked
taxpayers?
me a question. I answered.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay.
So our
Say
tax
again, say
dollars,
again.
we're supposedly broke, and our government's buying 10% of our tax dollars to Intel.
I got to be honest. I don't know about that. I can't really give you an answer.
It
because I'm
costs
not
billions.
educated on it.
U.S. Steel is the oldest company in the country. It's in Pittsburgh. It's close to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was privatized a month ago.
Okay.
They own the coal. Okay. No one's talking about that. Okay.
Okay. I got to be honest.
That
I
means
don't know
we're going
about it.
Well, that's why we're going to war. So they're preparing a war for Iran, and I'm not needing anybody to confirm that.
Hold it. First of all, there's been no mention of war, and I sincerely.
No, I'm predicting it. I don't need anyone telling me. I've already forecasted
You're predicting
it,
that, but that's not fact. It's a prediction. Secondly,
absolutely. But I'm willing to call on the show drunk, put my balls on the chopping
Which we
block.
love.
I
We
will
love that.
donate.
He'll donate.
I will donate $1,000 to this show. I will give Myke $1,000 in 6 months from this time if we're not at war with Iran. How's that?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Let me see.
Hey, what can I say?
Hey,
you know, you're not wrong.
I just don't want to be in a war, for the blueberries.
I
you know what I'm
understand.
saying? I don't want to go to war.
Absolutely, I understand completely. I don't like war. I've always been pretty much against every war, but public money keeps pouring into war, corporate welfare, and a bloated military machine, while basic human needs are pretty much treated like luxuries, and that contradiction is exactly what people are sick of funding with their taxes. When a system can sort of write almost $1 trillion check for the Pentagon, but somehow can't afford healthcare, housing, education. I mean, the list goes on. I don't need to rant to you people. You guys already know.
You mean the pentagram? The Pentagon?
The pentagram. I
you
love
mean
that.
The occultic pentagram? I mean, my family's Satanists. They're real Satanists.
Oh
my family worships Satan for real. And the people in charge are Satanists. Believe me, they want to genocide anyone that's not useful. We're moving towards fascism in a strong way. But these ICE raids where you can just round up people based on their skin. I'm a white dude. I've already called in. I'm Aryan. I'm not cool with any government rolling into my town and kidnapping someone based on their skin color. And I'm
Kidnapping.
conservative
Oh,
beyond
skin
belief.
color. Oh, so it's a race thing now, right?
I almost got kidnapped earlier in LA, by the way, by ICE.
Right.
Joking, of course,
How
but
do you
that'd be
know?
fun.
So you
Do you
think
trust?
that ICE is kidnapping people?
I'm gonna
as,
get kidnapped.
As AOC said, hang on, that they're being kidnapped, quote unquote, by ICE agents who are removing illegal aliens who are criminals. So you think that's
Hey,
what's happening, correct?
hey,
Yes or
did
no?
you see the South Park
You're not answering
episode
my
on Trump
question.
and his little?
You're not
No, I'm going
answering
to
my
answer it.
question,
No.
Roman.
Okay, let me answer it. Okay.
Well, answer the question. Yes or no?
So how's that constitutional?
Okay. Obviously, I can't have a conversation with you if you're not going to listen to the question and answer it.
Okay, repeat it one more time. I told you I've been drinking. You gotta
All
play
right.
with me.
You got to level
Fair
with
enough.
them a
Fair
little
enough.
bit.
Fair
You
enough.
know, I
fair
mean,
enough.
I'm on my 7th shot. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
it's on a 7th
Hey,
shot.
All right,
we're
Roman,
all
listen.
friends here. You
That's
know?
right.
Roman, listen carefully.
Sure.
I'm understanding based on what you just
Sure.
said that you
Sure.
believe that ICE agents, federal agents of America who protect our country from illegal aliens, you believe they are quote unquote kidnapping people of color. Really? Is that what you believe?
Here's what I'd drill that down further. Okay, we're all immigrants, right? And I've
All
been
right. Again, no answer.
Wait
to the
one.
question.
No. You're cutting me off because you're emotional. You're not letting me finish.
It's a yes or no
I've
question.
been anti illegal immigration for 40 years. I have not understood why our fucking borders are open on either side. Okay, I don't like anyone here illegally, but they gave them bank accounts. They gave them checking accounts. They gave them jobs. How the fuck have they been able to function? Okay, I can't even do anything without my driver's license. I can't do anything as a citizen. So they have been allowing people to come here and prospering. I'm questioning why they're drilling down on them now. Why this timing? Why is this happening now?
What are you talking
Because
about?
for 40
we
years, you can come into.
elected Trump to do the very thing that he is
So
doing.
he's the
He
savior.
ran on the very thing that he is doing right now. That's why 77 million people elected him to get illegal aliens, primarily the ones who are
brainwashing.
rapists. Yeah, okay.
That's brainwashing. And he was
And then
best
thanks
friends
to the
with
prior
Epstein. He
administration
was
who let
best friends
everybody
with
in
Epstein,
without
who was
vetting
a child
anyone,
rapist,
right?
convicted child rapist, pedophile.
Right.
He won't release the files because he's indicted. He went to the island several times. He was on the
What are you
plane.
talking about? He released the files.
No, I want the list of who went over there. Why the fuck did he hang around a pedophile and go on that plane over 10 times?
What?
If you were a pedophile, I wouldn't be associated with you. So one of the ladies that was kidnapped that knew Epstein said he and Donald Trump's Ghislaine and Donald Trump's wife Ivanka used to hunt for the kitties in the limo together.
Oh, of course.
So
absolutely.
This guy's dirty. And like I said, he's
Absolutely.
a puppet.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
we're going to
totally.
be in a war for the blueberries. We're attacking Iran.
Right. The war will last
And-
5 minutes when we blow them to shit.
And we kidnapped that world leader of Venezuela.
Yeah,
because
fuck him.
they
He
went
was a
off the
fucking drug
petrodollar.
cartel associate. Fuck him. He turned Venezuela, which was one of the most beautiful countries in South America, into a fucking shithole socialist piece of crap.
That's none of our business. That's as our cities
it's
are
not?
decrepit, as our cities have homeless people waving like the
Do you
Walking
have
Dead,
any
as
idea
our
who was
citizens are
associating
starving,
in
we give a
Venezuela?
shit about
Do you have any
Venezuela.
idea
I give
who
a
was
shit about America,
associating-
my friend.
Who was
I want to make
associating with the
America great
people in
again.
Venezuela?
I don't
Of
give a
course you
shit
don't. You
about
have no
Venezuela.
idea. Because
I don't
you
give a
only see
shit
one
about
thing.
Iran.
You got your
I give a
blinders
shit
on,
about my
your blinders
country.
blinders on, and you only want to believe one thing. You don't want to listen to any other factual information that comes out because you didn't know about certain things when you asked me, and I'm trying to tell you, and you are insistent on pushing your agenda, your belief, your ideology on something that you have no proof on.
Hey, Deacon.
I'm
I
here.
think I got Hideous a little upset.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I love you, Hideous. It's okay. You
I
know,
love you too,
I
Roman.
told you, I wish
I'm
to God
sorry.
this
I'm
guy
sorry.
was
I got
real, but
loud. I apologize.
it's
I
okay.
apologize.
It's all right. We're all you're entitled to your opinion, but when people in black, just like those fascist fucking, Black Lives Matter crew go in their black garbs and go into towns and do shit. And in Florida, the sheriffs were saying, "Hey, if they come here, just shoot them." I'm not into that, okay?
Yeah.
But I'm also not into the federal government sending people in black garbs telling me they're kidnapping alleged illegals, because you know what? I'm a dissenter. I'm a bad machine. I'm armed. What if they just say I'm an illegal and round me up?
They might
And then when
ask
the
you for your
president
papers,
talks
by the
about
way.
Alligator
You never
Alley
know.
and putting people in Alligator Alley and teasing about how to dodge the alligators, I'm embarrassed.
Have
I'm
you
embarrassed to
considered
be
the
a part of
fact?
this country.
Have you considered the fact that every blue state and or city run by Democrats that have basically not worked with the government? Do you realize this could all be worked out if the government
Sure.
would just hang on, listen. If the government would just allow ICE agents to come into the jails where the pedophiles and the rapists and the murderers and drug cartel members are already at, for the most part, if they would just let them go into the jails and take them from there, this wouldn't be happening. But instead, they want to release them onto the streets.
That's the point. But do you remember what I said in the beginning of this conversation?
Which?
I said my family's satanic, right?
You mentioned that, yes.
Yes, real Satan. Not. I know there's forms, but I'm talking blood sacrifice. I'm talking you do a deal. I'm talking you're part of an inner circle. So all I would say to you is, please keep an open mind that the two-party system is a one-party system.
I don't believe
And
that.
how you divide the masses, which is us, is you act like it's two-party system at war when it's all aligned. And if the Democrats were so anti-Trump, they wouldn't allow him to do what he did in Venezuela. They wouldn't allow him to do what he said that he's going to do in Greenland. And they've done nothing but follow his lead.
They've done
even though they give
nothing but
verbal.
lie and be hypocrites
It's
since
the same
2020.
party, brother. The Democrats and the Republicans worship the same dragon. They're funded by the same groups. They feed at the same trough. It's a fake. And you know who gets fucked? The people.
That's right. I agree with Roman on some of these things, Mike. I don't disagree with. I agree with both of you on to certain extents, but this is pretty much true, though. And Mike, the attitude that you displayed when you said you were, you were hoping for these people to get sort of like gunned down or removed a certain way. See, that's kind of the problem, though, Mike. You have to remember, we're all Americans here. We're all Americans. We all came here.
Even the ones who sit and say we hate America.
Well,
fuck
I mean,
America.
those people are a little different, though. But I mean,
That's
as
what
a
I'm
whole, we
talking
can't
about,
just
those people.
but we can't just go and just kill them, though.
Well, I mean, I'm exaggerating to an extent.
I agree, but I mean, again, it's all about divide and conquer, though.
However, they have no problem shooting us. Have you seen all the clips
yeah,
online?
them included. I mean, these people need help, obviously.
Yeah, saying that
I
they
don't
want to
disagree.
kill ICE agents.
That's
they
a
want to
little
kill
much.
the president. They celebrated when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, so on and so forth. And then they have the nerve to say it's both sides. No, it's not. I just read to you all these mass shooters, these shooters that killed mass people, mass amounts of people, all trans.
Sure. And I'm not disagreeing.
I mean, I'd say that's a
But
serious
why are
problem.
they pushing the? Okay, so Hideous. Why are they pushing the trans all over the place? We're talking about trans, and less than 0.00%, 1%. Wait 1 second of the population is transgendered. Like if you came down here as an alien, you would think half the population is transgender. It is such
only
a
1%.
minority.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying everyone talks about it. It's such a minority that.
Yes,
what are we talking about? I mean, when I go, wait 1 second. When I go in the city, when I go to LA, it looks like a fucking war zone. When I go into Chicago and people are shitting openly in the street, it looks like a third world country. When I go around America, people are wheezing. I'm 55 years old, man. I can lift Like, I'm in incredible shape. People my age are having to be on Rascal through the grocery store. Like, what are
Yeah, I
we
know, it's
talking about
disgusting.
here? No, but I'm saying, what are we talking about here? Like, people are dumber than shit now.
That's
People
right.
are dying now of
Yeah.
Alzheimer's. People are getting Alzheimer's at 40. And we're talking about transgender people. I mean,
Right.
I'm a survivalist. So, I'm a gun owner. You're a gun owner. I'm just looking at reality. Once these boomers die off, there is no money anymore. Everyone's lower class now. There is no middle class. That shit concerns me. Like, I understand what you're saying about these things, but people can't even afford to eat anymore. Like, when I go to restaurants, I'm the only one under 60 at a restaurant.
Really?
Like, there's something wrong with America. Like, it's like no one has any cash anymore.
There's a
And
lot of things wrong with America, yes.
It's like the American dream, and no one can afford a house. I mean, I'm just looking at the basic stuff here. We're in a depression. I sell stocks. I make a lot of money doing that, and then I run the trailer park, like I said before, and I see the worst of the worst at the trailer park. But I can't believe how economically devastated our country is, our population. And
Yeah, I
these
wonder who
billionaire
that
fat
is to
cats.
blame for. We had a former president who spent $3 trillion in 1 year. Trillion.
Well, okay, so let me agree with you there, but let's also say that the government shouldn't be supplying the jobs. The government wasn't supposed to be the main employer. The government wasn't supposed to be half the economy. There is no economy anymore but the government.
I don't know about that.
It's the government. Everyone feeds at the trough of Big Brother, but that's our taxes. We're actually, I think, at a point where people aren't going to pay taxes.
Roman, hang on a second, Roman. Why does everyone seem to forget that Trump was once a Democrat?
Okay, so, well, that's true. He was. No, that's very true. But do you know who Roy Cohen is?
Well, hang on a second. I'm trying to have
No,
a
no. I mean,
conversation here with you.
No. This is very important because
right.
Roy Cohen mentored Trump. Do you know who he is?
No.
Do you know who he is?
No.
He's a Jewish mobster attorney.
Guilty.
If you Google his name, he you can see about 100 pictures with Trump and Roy. You know, Studio 51 and shit, but when they're doing coke together. But this guy was mentored by the mob, Trump, and he is mob money. And that's why he married Kushner's family. Kushner's mob money. Kushner's dad went to prison. He's a mobster. So it's all in the family. It's like the Italian. You're Italian. It's like an Italian thing. You don't go outside your tribe. If you're made, you're made. And Trump is made.
Right.
And that's why he was with Epstein. It's all the same circle. And the media is going to confuse you and tell you this is all a battle. Meanwhile, they're looting the trough, and we're all going to be enslaved. But I'm telling you, brother, I mean, you know why you have a gun? You know why you're allowed to have a gun?
Because of the Second Amendment?
Absolutely. And you know what we're supposed to have that gun for? In case we have to destroy our own government, in case it becomes tyrannical.
That's
absolutely.
Right.
And our government has become tyrannical.
And who wants to take our guns away? The left.
Well, that's what they say. I think
what do you mean that's what they say?
Brother.
That's what Kamala Harris ran on. We're going to take people's guns away. And then she had the fucking nerve to go on, I think it was the Jimmy Kimmel or some other fucking left-wing douchebag television show where she said, yeah, I have a gun and I like shooting. They're full of shit. They're hypocrites. They're liars.
Dad.
And all they do is force bullshit down your throat with the propaganda machine that they have called the mainstream media. You don't hate the fucking mainstream media enough.
Oh, I don't even listen to them. It's just garbage. I'd rather watch porn. I'd rather watch porn I'd
Thanks
rather
to
have
Michael
I'd have a
Deacon,
better time.
thanks to
It'd be
Michael
healthier for me
Deacon,
to
I
watch
also
tranny
stopped
porn.
watching the mainstream media because it's all full of fucking shit. The only media I get, the only media information I get is from
Right.
independent podcast news programs. That's it. Because you can't trust it. It's all propaganda propped up for the left wing.
I will say this: ever since Kennedy, they're not dumb enough to let a real president in there. And
I disagree.
I think they're all reading the teleprompter. They're all told what to say.
Again, you're
And,
also forgetting the fact that when Trump came in, he was a usurper. He was an outsider. That's why the Republicans.
You're also forgetting that I come
you're
from the class.
interrupting me,
You're
Roman.
also forgetting
I know you're drunk, but
that
you're interrupting me again.
socioeconomically, you're
If
a
you'd
rock
let
and
me
roller,
finish,
brother.
maybe I can get information
Yeah.
to you. You might understand what the hell I'm talking about. But you keep interrupting me. He was a usurper and an outsider. The left wing and the right wing did not like him. That's why his first term did not go as well as it should have. Why? Because the Republicans didn't want to be with him because they were, as you said, in the same trough with the fucking hypocritical lying left. I have reminding you, I used to be a left-wing PC liberal Democrat, okay? It all changed after Obama came in because he turned everything to shit. My point of the matter is this. I understood what the right was saying when I compared the two of them. When I listened to both sides, I realized that the right was making, I'm not saying everybody, but the right was making more sense than the left. And I caught the left lying about more things that I could possibly have imagined it. Now, the right lies too, yes. Nevertheless, Trump came in as an outsider, and he came in to try to fix the country. And what Biden did, and in fact, I don't even know if it was Biden, they completely fucked this country. They practically stole it because of that shithead and that stupid doorknob head of a vice president that he had that couldn't even put a fucking sentence together without a teleprompter. All I'm saying is this. People seem to forget Trump was left wing. He was a Democrat, but he was also a usurper and an outsider when he came into politics.
Well, that's good. But so when we lived in Merrimack, New York, in back of the
You're not
Behringer
even going to
wine
respond
family.
to that?
No, I am. We are from the socioeconomic group of Trump. We went to his country club. We knew people that knew him. We've known presidents, presidential candidates. We were best friends with Mitt Romney. We come from his socioeconomic class, okay? And it's all a fake. And it's well orchestrated. It's a puppet match. And I can prove that I'm from that class. I don't care if anyone believes me. It doesn't matter. But I know it's a fake. And all I'm trying to do is help. And it's good to have people push back because you have to have an open mind. Maybe some of your points are right, but I'm going to predict that we're going to be in a war with Iran soon.
Do you really think Iran can defend itself? We blew up their nuclear facilities in 8 minutes.
I don't want a nation built. Our nation is falling
We're not
apart
building
before
their
our
nation.
eyes.
Their people.
We're going to have Mad Max. We're going to have Mad Max Road Warrior in the streets in about a couple of months in America.
Okay, I'll take a bet.
So I don't care.
That I'll take
you
a
don't
bet
think
on.
so? Okay, I'll bet you
$500.
in a year it's going to be
$500.
You will never recognize. Okay, that's fine.
$500. All right,
That's
I'm going to
fine.
write it
I
down
got
right now.
$500.
What's your? Can you send us an email or something?
Yeah, that's fine. You know me. You can contact me, but yeah, and then I predict in 6 months
I can't
we'll be at a war
contact
with
you because
Iran.
I have no idea how to get in touch with you.
Your other host does.
All right. So Roman is betting me $500 that we will be in a road warrior state in how long?
In a year.
You said 6 months.
In a
now
year,
it's a
he's
year?
saying, yes.
Okay, 1 year. Got it.
Yeah.
My
$500.
goodness.
And then we'll be in a And then I'll donate it. I'll donate to the show if we're not in the war with Iraq within 6 months.
Well, if it goes to the show, it goes to Michael Deacon.
Well, yeah, he's got to get some too. He's just because he's Mexican, half he doesn't get what you get.
Japanese.
He's half Mexican.
Japanese.
That's Deacon. That's discrimination.
I'm offended. I'm offended. Yes, I'm offended. This is the most offensive thing I've heard. My God, can you believe this, people? This is outrageous.
But he's a little bit more. He's a little bit more blood. So, all right.
Love that.
I'm fully white, so I have no voice in the show. But
things got intense here.
So, but yeah, it did get intense.
Hate yourself for being white?
Well, I'm clearly
brother. I'm Aryan. I'm blue-eyed blonde, and I'm proud of it, brother. I don't bow down to anything.
This is true. I know him. I've seen the guy.
Right.
Fully tatted with skulls. I don't brag, but I run a trailer park. I carry a gun to work. I mean, I got people threatening me daily.
Yeah, that's a real deal.
So
that's fucked up.
And that happens. That's life.
I love it because I'm from the bourgeoisie, brother. I get to interact with people that don't have any teeth. I love it. True. It's like Disneyland on crack. It's like mescaline for me.
That's a good experience.
So, just so I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but I just want to make sure I got this right. January 16th, 2026. So we're going to go for 1 year.
Myke is very serious.
Oh, I'm totally serious.
He got very serious about it now.
If you lose, you owe me $500. And if you don't pay me, not that I'm going to come after you. I'm just going to say that's going to look poorly on you. So 1 year.
Well,
so are we going to do it January 1st? Or you want to go right up to January 16th?
I did purchase some of your stuff from the Hideous Hideout. You sent it to my house. I'm in another house, but I'll give you my address if you want to come after me.
No. Don't do it on the air. Don't do it on the air.
Yeah, don't do it on the air.
Roman.
No. I won't. I'm not that drunk, guys.
He's not. Yeah, he's not there yet.
I don't have a. I didn't say I had a goy brain. I said I had a goy body. Good. I have a blueberry Jew brain. Believe me.
Blueberry Jew
Roman
brain.
Ain't dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real quick, guys. Can I just finish writing this down, please? Are we going to go to January 1st or right up to January 6th, 2027?
Myke is very adamant about this.
Whatever you would like.
$500, man. All right, so January 1st. Let's make it even. January 1st, okay? Is that all right?
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
January 1st, 2027. Okay? Is that good?
Sounds good.
You might lose the bet, though. You know, Iran has been Iran, as they say. They don't say Iran; they say Iran. You know, they've been making a lot of threats. By the way,
Let them make their threats. We're going to annihilate them.
Well, I don't disagree, but I'm just saying we might go into some sort of conflict with them. They've been talking a lot. A lot of people have been talking a lot, but
they talk all the time.
They specifically said this time it will not miss.
May I say something really controversial?
You can do whatever you want.
Yes, hold that thought, Roman, real quick. Just hold that thought
never
for
mind.
a second. Hold the thought. I have to finish this because you guys keep going on. I want to make sure that we understand each other. This is a $500 bet with witnesses. You are associated with Michael Deacon. He knows witnesses. How to reach you. Yeah. Well, everybody who's listening is the witness. In 1 year. So basically, if we go road warrior state, so to speak, there's not going to be internet. There's not going to be a telephone. There's not going to be text messaging.
Well, now you're qualifying it. I mean,
exactly.
You know,
that's what I'm trying to say. Now you're
drilling down the details. Now you're an attorney. I didn't know. I thought you were a rock and roller. I didn't know.
You're talking to a Jew now. Actually, the Jew came out and
I mean, a Jew fucking trans attorney. I didn't know I was dealing with that.
So a rock star trans Jew. Yes.
If it comes down to it, and we actually do go road warrior, I don't know how I'm going to reach you.
Exactly.
Smoke signals. Well, we'll send the smoke signal.
I'll send you some bullets. Some bullets.
Yeah. I'll catch them.
Yeah, I'll send you a package. Box of bullets. So.
I just wanted to make sure we had a gentleman's agreement. That's it. Please,
I
interrupted you. I'm sorry. You may carry on.
Well, this is really controversial, so I don't know if I should drop it.
Well, by all means, you teased us enough. Go ahead.
Well, Uncle Adolf was half Jewish. and Eva Braun used to take scat dumps on him because Hitler was half Jewish. His father was the Richie, and his mother was the maid, and his dad banged the maid and dumped her when she got pregnant with Adolf.
Really?
But he
Where
was
did this
half
information come from?
Jewish. What's that?
Where did this information come from? The internet?
From an Ivy League education.
From you, in other words.
Yes, from an Ivy League dual degree education.
Mod on, Mike.
A historical, history degree.
So
Yeah.
you're telling me that he was into water sports and the other kind of thing as
He
well?
was into shit play, not water sports, shit play. I
wow.
think Trump's into that. I mean, Trump might be into that, but that's alleged. I don't want to set off Hideous again.
Oh, yes, allegedly. See, Mike, he's covering all bases.
Listen, you can't set me off.
But I'm
anymore than
into
you
scat.
already
I said I was a trans Jewish scat person, and you accepted me. That's why I'm calling in. I'm just saying he was into shits, and he liked Eva to shit on him because he was half Jewish, because he hated Jews, because he was half Jewish, and his dad, who was a wealthy Jew, kicked him out when he banged the maid. That's all I'm trying to say here.
Can I ask you a question?
Fireside chats with Roman.
Roman, let me ask you a
Mhm.
question. What would be your ideal president?
A female. Probably
Female
Tulsi Gabbard.
Left wing, right
Tulsi
wing, a little
Gabbard.
more specific.
I just named the person, Tulsi Gabbard.
Okay.
She's a
I heard
two-time
you.
veteran of war. She's pro defense. She's
I know
anti-war.
who she
She's
is.
served in the
Yep.
military. She's sexy as
And she
shit.
used to be a
She's
Democrat,
43 years
too.
old.
It's a lot of
Well,
details.
she was the only one that wouldn't take. So she is one of 4 Congress people that refused PAC money. She would not take the trough money. And PAC money, research that. It's who owns us, but she wouldn't take it. 1 out of 4. And I'm not saying I would agree with everything she says, but I would
You'd
want
vote
as
for her.
president.
Yeah, you wouldn't mind.
I'd vote for her, and I
Okay.
want to bang her.
And he wants to
And
bang her.
that's the clincher.
That's the closing deal right there.
I agree.
Absolutely. Okay. He wants to
He's
bang
hot.
her, so
Well,
That's
that's
valid.
sexy. I mean,
that's
I
valid.
tour the
She's
White
got
House.
that.
I mean, please let me have the fantasy. I tour the White House.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
invite
man, no,
you guys.
I'm with
I
you.
invite
I think she's cute.
I invite my more black friend, Hideous, and then I invite my half Mexican Asian friend, Decon.
There you go.
And I'm goddamn Hitler's promise. I'm 6'3", 240, blonde hair, blue eyed. And then I bang Tulsi when we're done touring the White House after the dinner.
That's a good
But
plan. I
forgive
like
me
that.
for going off on my own fantasy. I don't want to.
It's a good fantasy.
Yes.
Very good.
So I probably overstayed my welcome. So
Roman, I'm
Yeah.
sorry I got a little loud with you. Nothing personal.
no, it's
sorry.
okay.
No, I mean it.
Well,
I'm sorry. I
just-
didn't mean to get loud. It wasn't personal,
so
is
just-
what I'm trying to say.
Just do me a favor. So my wife, I've been married for 15 years. We don't agree on everything.
Good for
Just
you.
don't put 100% of your trust into anybody, including Trump.
Listen, man,
just allow
I don't agree with him on everything. That you mistake
no, but that
me.
he's real. That he's real. I mean, just
Well, hang on,
allow for
listen.
just allow me 2% that he might be a puppet. Just keep that
Listen.
2% vibrant.
Listen,
you know?
listen, Roman, listen, take a drink while I'm talking. All I'm saying is that I don't agree with him on every single thing. Not everything.
I'm rattling the cubes for you, Hideous. I'm taking
Thank you,
another
sir.
Knob Creek because you told me to, because I'm going to follow
Yes.
directions.
Okay. Michael Decon actually helped inspire me to dissect more of the mainstream media.
Right.
I used to only watch Fox News because I felt like
Right.
all the other news stations were propaganda. And then, there were a couple things that Fox News did that I didn't begin to agree with after a while either. And again, I attribute Mike to helping me understand that better. So now I don't watch
Your
any
Mexican
mainstream.
Asian friend.
Exactly. So I don't listen to mainstream media anymore. But I also wanted to make sure you understand that I came from a Democratic background, and The only reason I am where I am today is because I understand things better. And I like Trump because I feel like he's America first. And all the other talking topics you brought up, I wish I could sit down and talk with you more one on one with one topic at a time because you were kind of all over the place and I couldn't really, you know. But I just believe I look. You got to have some kind of faith in something, and yeah, there are going to be problems. But did Biden's administration find all the fraud that's
Well,
taking place in Minnesota?
it's
No. Hang
interesting.
on.
It's
Let me
interesting.
finish.
Well,
Got to let me finish,
okay.
Roman. Got to let me finish.
All right.
Minnesota turned out to be fraud. Uh, the governors turned out to be fraud. I mean, look at all these political people that don't want to cooperate simply because they hate the man so much. TDS is indeed a real mental issue that people are now suffering from. So they literally hate this man and will do anything, and I mean anything, to fuck him up in his work. And it's all it's about now. It has nothing to do with politics. It's all about we hate Trump so much we are going to stand in the way of everything he does, and that's what's come to. So just so you know, I am not. I don't bow before this man like he is God. I enjoy some of the things he's doing because I think it's about time somebody is actually standing up for the people of America. That's it.
Maron. Well, I don't agree with several things you said there, but you are entitled to believe what you want, Mike. And same goes to Roman. He is entitled to believe whatever he wants. But one thing I disagree completely with you, Mike, is I really disagree with Trump being America first. He's shown time and time again that he is Israel first. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean anything. It's whatever, but that's fine. Mike Levin.
Not anymore. I haven't listened to Levin in close to 8 months.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You still have his spirit, though.
Okay.
His essence is still very deeply buried inside of you, behind
so
you.
being pro-American
inside of
is
you.
bad. Okay.
No, not at all. I think it's good to be pro-America, but most of these people are controlled by certain groups out there, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay.
I haven't listened to Levin in probably 8 months.
Good for you. The less people that listen, the better, in my opinion. Very nice.
Roman.
Well, Roman, loved having you here, my friend.
And I apologize again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, thank you guys. So a great show. So I think I'm the 6th time calling in drunk.
6th time.
No, like
6-time champ. Yeah, let him have it. Clap.
I need a T-shirt or something for that. So
this is true.
Hopefully, it was fun for the people listening. Love the chat. Love you guys, and it's just good debate. And thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Call again whenever you like, my friend.
Only when you're drunk.
Oh yeah, only when you're drunk. Actually, and that's true.
Well, then I'm not bound by anything I say.
That's right.
In case I'm rounded up by ICE and put in Alligator Alley.
Yeah, that's why I was late
drunk.
to the show.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
I was hassled by ICE before I got here.
Take care, guys.
Take care. God bless.
Take care, Roman. Sorry
Bye-bye.
about that.
And there he goes. That was our friend Roman. It's a great caller.
Heck of a call.
Yeah, I mean, we need that sort of thing here. See, it's nice when we can all have a civil conversation. Well, it wasn't really that civil at first, but a few things were said. Things got heated.
That's why I apologized. I got a little heated, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay, Mike. You need to remain calm as much as possible, Mike. I think it's good for your health, your mental health. A lot of people suffer from mental illness. Mike, I don't want you to get mental illness. And again, I don't really believe in these sort of made up things by doctors, by the way. But that's another story. And that phone line is open, by the way. If anybody else wants to call in, you're more than welcome.
Just so we are on the same track, what you just said about not believing in those terms, just for the record, psychologists and psychiatrists have now had patients who they are now diagnosing with TDS. So it's not something that's made up anymore. It's
Well, I don't
actually a thing.
believe most psychologists or anything of that nature, to
I'm
be
just telling you
honest.
what they said.
I know they could say what they want, but I just don't believe in any of that. I think it's all silly. I think it's all completely made up.
I think it's gay.
Pretty much, I think it is pretty much fake and gay. These things that are made up by these people. I just don't buy it, Mike. I'm sorry. Just don't buy it. And yes, the birds were a little bit rambunctious earlier, but Mike shut them down, which I'm proud of.
Once I got loud.
Once you put your foot down, Mike. And Mike, I'm telling you, I think Roman's going to lose this bet. I got to be honest.
The only reason I got heated was because I couldn't get my words through. Whether he couldn't hear me or was just talking over me. I appreciate it when I have a conversation where one person talks and then the other one
Well,
listens.
it's one at a time, but things get a little heated. He was also
That's why I got
drinking.
heated.
You have to sort of understand there's lots of things to say, but it's going to go one at a time, of course. Obviously. But yes, that phone number is open if anybody has the balls to call in. You
Please,
can
not
call
another
in, yes.
call like that. This time argue with Michael, not me.
Sure, yes. If you want to call in and argue with me, definitely call in now, 424-285-6699. You like the 69 in there, Mike?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize it until you just made that mention.
I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't say the same, though, for Todd Bridges and that thing he married. I don't want to see them 69 anytime soon.
Michael, I just realized, too, sorry to cut you off on the topic, but I just realized you have 5.84 thousand subscribers. Good for you.
The number was higher, but that channel got nuked, by the way.
Did it?
Correct.
No shit. I didn't even realize
You
that.
didn't even realize it.
So wait a minute. You mean a different YouTube account?
Yeah.
Oh, when did this happen? I didn't even know.
Well, we keep that on the low here, Mike.
All right.
We keep that quiet, what goes on behind the scenes. But yes, this is like our 100th channel, Mike. We
That
lose
means
them,
I'm
we
gonna
gain them all the time.
Yeah. I'm going to have to resubscribe because it doesn't make any sense. How am I still getting... I still get your other shows when you interview people, but I guess I'm not getting them on the subscription.
Oh, I guess you're not subscribed.
Well, I was. I've subscribed like 6 or 7 times in the past.
Well, I know. We've got different channels, Mike.
Is that because they keep canceling you?
Yeah, well, I mean, someone complains, they get angry for the things
Wow.
that me or you or a guest says, and that's what does us in every time.
Oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with people? Honestly,
Well,
just don't
there's a
listen to
lot
the
of things
fucking
wrong.
show.
Well, Mike, a lot of people get angry, they get all bent out of shape. That's okay, though. I expect that here on this platform.
The first thing I say when I start my show off is, if you don't like this show, if you're woke and you've got no sense of humor, turn it off. The fuck you want to listen to me for?
I mean, I'd turn it off. I don't want to listen to you at all. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to mute you right now. It'd be a lot nicer if you're not talking.
Would you come on our show one day?
Yeah, why not?
Because I know you don't like doing interviews, but
I really
was wondering
don't. No, I don't really like doing interviews. I turn down interviews quite often, actually.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Even on
and that's why I didn't ask earlier.
even on terrestrial radio, I've turned them down.
I mean, I know you don't do them, and which is why I didn't ask you earlier. But if you'd like to, I just want you to know that the invitation is open. Brian and I both.
The olive
talked.
branch, the proverbial olive branch, has been stretched upon your arm. It seems like, Mike. Well, that's very nice of you, Mike. That's very sweet of you. That's very gay of you. In a trans way.
Mm-hmm.
It's very trans-like to invite me this way out in the open in public. For doing that, I think you are a bit of a fag.
So I should ask you in private.
No, I think publicly is even better. That's even more clever. Very good. You're more Jewish than I thought.
What the fuck? I just asked you to come. You know what? Forget it. Don't come on the show.
Don't come on anymore. See, now I got myself uninvited.
Jeez,
See
what a
how quick that
hassle.
was?
I just want you to come on.
Of course, Myke.
Whatever.
I'd love to.
Really? All right.
Of course.
Good. I'll
Absolutely.
we'll talk about it later.
Absolutely. And yes, don't talk politics when I'm on, Myke. Come on.
No, of course not. I don't.
You're going to bore me to death talking about that.
No. First and foremost, whenever I do an interview or have somebody on, I never talk about politics unless they want to talk about it.
You don't. Well, actually, I think you might talk about politics on your show, Myke. I feel like that's a misnomer.
No, I do. It's when I do an interview. If I have
an
somebody on.
interview.
Yes. If I have any guest on, I never bring up politics unless they. In fact, I even say to them, I'm not going to bring up politics unless you want to talk about it.
Ironically, all the people that come on your show are like leftists, by the way.
Most of them are, yeah. I mean, a lot of musicians. In fact,
I don't think this audience are even aware of that, but yes, lots of folks that Myke actually interviews are pretty much progressive and are wearing women's lingerie when they talk to him. I'm pretty sure. There's a few in there.
We just did an interview with an old friend of mine who was the guitar player for Rob Halford's band, Halford. This guy named Metal Myke. He's a great guitar virtuoso, and him and I used to work together. And he's played with Motley Crue, Sebastian Bach.
Yes, the Chinese version. Yes,
Queensryche, Iron Maiden, Ozzy Osbourne. Like, he's played with some of the best.
Nice.
And, but his claim to fame was playing for Rob Halford.
Very cool. Another guy who was also,
gay.
Very gay.
Coolest metal gay guy I ever saw.
This guy probably made out with him.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You never know. You never know these days, Myke. You really don't know who isn't anymore. It's a bit of a mystery.
He's a fag.
Yes, Tony. Absolutely. That's a new sound drop we got, by the way. We got another one. This is another funny one.
Shut the fuck up, man. You are not here to speak. You are here to suck the cock. So if you do your job, come back and tell me what's going on, bitch.
Nice. Lovely Muslim.
Love that. That's a good one, Myke. You got to be honest.
Shut the fuck up, man. You are not here to speak. You are here to suck the cock. So if you do your job, come back and tell me what's going on, bitch.
Oh, I love that one.
Fuck to your mother.
They all sound like that. I love that.
Yeah, when their broken English comes out.
I love the
Fuck
broken
to your
English.
mother.
You don't like that? I think it's hilarious.
It is hilarious. I laugh at it every time.
That's the best one. The bird's going nuts, Myke. Tell him to shut the up.
Hold up. What?
There you go. Yes, yell at the goddamn bird.
Quiet down.
Imagine if we did that while we were talking to PETA's co-founder. I wonder if she would get angry at you, Myke.
Got angry at me just for having the birds.
Oh, she did actually. Yes, I remember. She was upset.
You have them in cages? I'm like, no, I got them tied with a leash. They're on a tree outside. What do you mean? Of course they're in a cage.
Man, I
all
remember
my other
that.
birds, not all my other birds, but some parakeets, the cockatiel, the cockatoo, they used to all have free roaming abilities. They used to, when I lived in New Jersey, they used to fly around in my studio. But here, ever since I got my new cats, I don't trust my cats to let the birds fly around. Like Sergeant comes out, the parrot, he comes out, and the cats don't fuck with him because he's gigantic and he's got that big hook bill. But the cockatiel, I have to keep him in a cage because if I let him fly around the house, I'm afraid my cats would attack him and kill him.
Understood, Myke. Yes. Bird stories with Myke. We really appreciate that story, Myke. It's quite lovely.
Would you rather I speak about Trump?
I mean, sure, why not? Matter of fact, let's get you talking right about that. Yes, that Neil Young,
No.
your favorite Neil Young, your artist, your brother in crime. Also, not very fond of your boy Trump either.
I don't even know who Neil Young is.
Neil Young.
Neil Young.
You know who Neil Young is?
It sounds familiar. He's a singer.
You don't remember Neil Young? How can you not? You don't
Is
know
that
the
Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young?
It's Neil Young, my friend. It's the songwriter. Bands like Buffalo Springfield, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Yes.
That's what I just said. Crosby,
Yeah.
Stills, Nash.
Well, I said yes, that's him. I'm just saying you don't,
Oh, okay.
you don't remember this this guy?
I never liked him, nor do I care about him. So I just forgot who he was. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yes,
now.
he's very angry about Trump again. Very mad.
Of course he is.
He's always mad, just like you. You're mad. He's mad. Everybody's angry. That's what I noticed, Mike. The last 20 years now, it seems like everybody's in a pretty bad mood. Everywhere I go, everyone's like pissed off. That sums up America the last 20 years. Everybody just angry, pissed off, wanting to kill one another.
Well,
It's pretty
can
wild.
you blame them? The economy has been like shit for 20 years. People used to be able to buy a house at how old are you again? 30?
I forget my age, yes.
If
People were
you're,
able to
like,
buy a house when they were like 17.
you were able to buy a house at around between 21 and 24 years old. You were able to go food shopping and get like 5 bags of groceries for $100.
I don't know what happened,
You
Mike.
used to be able to go to the gas station and fill up your car with like, I don't know, 75 cents a gallon of gas.
I think the
Premium.
internet, the economy, I think a lot of things really ruined this nation, Mike.
Absolutely, I agree.
I also think, and this is gonna sound weird, Mike. I hope you're sitting down for this one. So
I am.
check this out, Mike. I honestly believe the internet might have been a bad thing for America, the world. I feel like for instance, this conversation, the fact that we're talking to anybody that's listening right now, in a sense, none of this is natural. We were never supposed to meet one another. We were never supposed to talk, Mike. And I don't mean that in a rude, negative way. All I'm saying is the internet has given us this sort of a strange, mysterious power, Mike.
It's made the world smaller.
It's made it's made a lot, yes, that essentially, but it's just kind of screwed up a lot of things. Our natural projection in this world, our natural trajectory in this world.
Social abilities.
It's just odd, Mike. In a way, we were never supposed to be talking. It's insane. And I'm thinking about it now. Nowadays, the younger generations out there, they have all these dating apps. They're doing all these sort of things. And I fall in line in the same way, though. I mean, every sort of last girlfriend I got was acquired through the internet, like the other younger generations as well, Mike. I'm a part of that problem myself. It's pretty odd now that I think about it. I mean, that is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I've said
It's
it for
pretty
years.
insane.
The internet is both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing in the sense that you get to communicate with
The internet
people
ruined
on
my
other
life.
sides.
The internet ruined my life, Mike. That's all I'm trying to say. It's ruined me.
But the bad things about it is, all the garbage that's on it. It's nothing but ads and porn and sex and this, that, and the other thing. Like, remember when you used to watch YouTube and used to be able to watch an entire program
Sure.
without there being 100 fucking stops for commercials in it?
Oh, I remember. Yes, the early days.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. So a blessing and a curse. And I think it's really screwed people up to be able to socialize properly with other people.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no issues doing that, but I never really have. I've always been a pretty strange dude that's just kind of out there in the wind. And other people out there, they have trouble communicating with their fellow man and sister. It's quite sad. It's quite sad. And I see it in a lot of people, though, not just the younger generations, the adults, the so-called adults as well. A lot of these people out here are socially inept, Mike. It's kind of weird, by the way. Just like you, I have these grown adults looking around, not really making eye contact with me either, Mike. They look away. They're looking at their phones.
It's bad for people.
It's pretty bad.
It's so bad for communication between others. It ruins your ability to accomplish things through social conversation.
I think we've all have pretty much inherited autism. I think that's what it is. I've always said if you're online and you're on social media and you're seeing the lingo, you're seeing what's going out there, what's being said, the way it's being said, the way people are reacting, you kind of are inheriting that sort of behavior, this sort of autistic behavior that we see highlighted online, Myke. And we're all guilty of it now. We have inherited autism, Myke, and to some degree, it's pretty astonishing. This is a one big social engineering experiment, thanks to DARPA, Boeing. I mean, I could list more, but I don't want to get sued. I mean, it's pretty screwed up, Myke.
No, I agree. I really do.
And you're a product of it. And I am too, Myke.
I thoroughly admit that, yes.
That is scary.
You know, I get up in the morning and I'll make my coffee. I'll feed my cats and my birds. And then what I like to do, I'll usually make like a very light breakfast, usually just like toast, maybe some eggs. But while I'm sitting at the kitchen table, drinking my coffee and maybe eating my breakfast, I got the iPad out and I'm flipping through YouTube to see what's happening in the world, you know. And sometimes I'll get sidetracked by, you know, visions of aliens walking through Los Angeles, you know, so I'll click on that. It's addicting. It's bad addicting.
It really is. It really is. And you can get lost on the interwebs, Myke. You can get lost out there, go through all kinds of wormholes online.
Mhm.
We are all guilty of that, Myke. No one is above one another in that regard. We are all very much guilty in that. And Myke, I don't see it getting any better, by the way. We are going to get slowly more entrenched with machine until we become a machine, Myke. And it's slowly happening now, by the way.
Yep. I saw footage today of an AI robot with a woman's face. I'm pretty sure it was Japan. Almost positive it was Japan.
Were they sleeping with it yet?
They're like one of the big leaders in making the robots, right?
Okay, so they're banging the robots, in other words.
Check it out. Yeah, so check it out. So I saw this footage. It was only like a quick one of those TikTok clips.
Right.
And it's basically how I think the title was like, you know, humanity is fucked. And it's this AI robot, full body, but it's kneeling down with a woman's face on it. And believe me, it looks exactly like a real woman. Uncanny resemblance, hair, everything. And she's doing this, if you will, this motion of moving her head back and forth on her knees. You get what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
You get it, right?
I do.
Okay. And that's what she's doing. And she's blinking and looking up and everything. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is practically real. It's very sad.
It's very sad. And Japan leading the world, essentially. And these record highs of non-marriages and low birth rates out there, Myke.
Mm-hmm.
No one's getting married. Nobody wants to be in a relationship. That's kind of what's going on in America right now as well. Nobody wants a kid. Nobody wants that nagging wife. Nobody wants that.
Well, you know what it is?
Not anymore.
Like, feminism had a lot to do with this. Feminism pushed the idea of a woman. Now, please don't get me wrong when I'm saying I'm only telling you this information based on what I read and or heard.
Give me the Carfax, yes.
So here's what it comes down to. When feminism came around, I believe it was in the late 50s, early 60s, give or take, it pushed the idea of women not staying home barefoot and pregnant, raising the kids. And it pushed them to be more successful or even aggressive in the market world, in the job circuit. And so that's what happened. And less women got married, less women had children, more divorce rates. And here we are.
And here we are. And here we are again.
Yeah. And on top of the feminist movement, now you got the guys who are now cucked feminists. You
That
know,
too.
they're just as bad as the look. I got nothing against feminism,
Well,
but
I mean,
it's
I've
it's a
spoken to a few people or a few ladies that are femme, and wow, Mike, some of the shit that they
they
believe is pretty outrageous.
well, they've changed it. That's the thing. It used to be about empowering women so that they weren't, like not to beat your wife, which is obvious. You don't do that to a woman, but it was to help them get into jobs and, you know, become successful in that way. And then after a while, it had to be that way because the economy got so bad that the husband and wife had to both
Right.
have jobs to raise their kids. Note, when my family grew up, I had two older brothers. When I grew up, my mother didn't work. My father provided us with a house, groceries, a car, paying the bills, etc. My mother didn't go to work until after I was, I think, 13. That's when they bought their first photography studio, and she worked with them. But my mother, she wasn't working; she was taking care of kids. And my point is, the I don't know if you agree with this, and you're probably going to be shocked when I tell you this. But the family values has changed. The American family values has changed. It used to be the Christian ideology was to get married at around between 18 and 21, start having children, get a job to provide for those children and your wife. The wife would take care of things for you, and that's how it would go. But that all has changed over the years since about the 50s or 60s. It changed. People are less religious. The family, the nuclear family, if you will,
Well, you know
that's
why, Mike?
it's
These sort of
crumbled.
agendas are pushed by the people that you defend, the people that have employed you through the music industry as well. These are the
That's
same
true.
players, by the way. These are the people that you should be upset about. This is who the country is being led by, especially the party in charge right now. They have taken their money hand and fist, and we've given their country money hand and fist astronomically. I mean, that is quite documented. And by the way, somebody asked for my father, and I believe my dad will be calling in. Actually, I think he wants to call in and talk to you, Mike. By the way,
Oh, that's nice. I haven't spoken to him in a
so
while.
I think he will be calling in, and we could ask him about ICE, what he thinks. I feel like that's what somebody in the chat room wanted. And by the way, Edwin Johnson in the house. Yes, hello to you, Edwin. I know it's been a while. And yes, welcome back to the program. We appreciate you being here and returning. And yes, lots of strange things happen in this country, Mike. Lots of weird things go on with our beautiful country. I love America. I just don't like what the government has been doing for a very long time, Mike. That's all well documented as well. But that's another
Do you
story.
but do you take into consideration what we could have had?
Absolutely, all the time.
So do you think this is better than what we could have had?
Yes and no. Who really knows, though? I can't say for sure. We have never had it quite good yet. But compared to the rest of the world, we have it quite good, and we should appreciate what we
Oh my
have,
God,
though.
yeah.
Unfortunately,
When I
and that's a
when I
fact, though.
when I hear people in America say like this is a fascist country and a dictator is running our country, I'm like, look at Iran. They killed, what was it? Was it 10,000 or 20,000 people in one day?
That's a lot of people.
Protesters. And I wish I could ask these people, how do you compare a true tyrannical government oppressing its people, and then when they protest, they shoot them? That's why they turned off the internet in Iran.
Right, and I want to prevent that from happening here, by the way. So
Yeah,
when you see people getting very angry at things, to the point where they want to sort of kill the other person for having a different set of beliefs, that's not the sort of country that we should strive to be. To be honest with you, Mike, and that's what's scary. I mean, that's coming down, though. That's we're going to be seeing something like that. We're going to see some sort of civil war going on out here.
Well, yeah, Tim
Eventually.
Tim Walz has pushed his citizens, primarily the Somalis, to arm themselves and fight and shoot ICE agents. So yeah, he is trying to start a civil war. Do you think he'll win against the might of the American military?
We've lost our way, Mike.
You're damn right. That's
We've lost
why
our way a
I
long
believe-
time ago. I mean, people in this country are insane, Mike.
I'm not.
I think you might be a little bit. I think you kind of are insane, just slightly.
No.
I think most of America is slightly insane, though. Don't be offended. I think a lot of people are insane, Mike, not just you. No offense, obviously. I know it's kind of rude to say,
offended.
but I just think a majority of people are kind of insane. And I talk to a lot of insane people here on this program, Mike.
No shit, really?
Exactly. And I love it, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I love all the people I talk to. I'm very much interested in a lot of the things that we discuss here in this program. Even if they're insane, I still really much appreciate that sort of story. Even if I don't believe in it myself 100%.
Important.
I think it's good, though. I think it's good to sort of hear these sort of things. And speaking of crazy things, by the way, Mike, your girl Candace Owens also saying all kinds of things out there. Really been
Did you hear what she said recently?
really been appreciating Candace Owens going all the way in there like that. I've been finding it amazing. I thought, wow, that she's gonna be doing shows like mine pretty soon.
Like, how do you top the last thing she says? Like, she's just out of her fucking mind, bro.
It's pretty awesome.
She's trying to tell everybody about her dreams and how Charlie Kirk is coming to her in her dreams, telling her who shot him.
I mean, it might have happened. I don't know.
Maybe it did.
Maybe it did happen.
Maybe it did, but her dreams, and she's not giving any answer. She keeps saying, my dreams, my dreams, my dreams. And then she doesn't give any answer. I just think she's a rude cunt because she was giving Charlie Kirk's wife
a cunt.
Such a hard time. I mean, this woman is in mourning for. I've seen her husband shot right in front of her, and Candace Owens is going on and on.
Well, I mean, in that regard, I mean, how many times do we got to see her though? I mean, I don't think we got to see every moment online though out there.
Wait, who are you referring to?
I'm talking about Erica Kirk, by the way. If she was in
Erica
mourning,
Kirk.
I don't know why she's on camera every other 5 minutes though.
She wasn't. It was when she
now
was.
She's out there all the time now though.
Well, be that as it may, Candace Owens was still saying the things that she was saying.
She needs to stay in the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant, in my opinion, Mike.
Well,
put that bitch in the kitchen.
She just needs to take her shoes off because she was pregnant.
We got to get this bitch in the kitchen, Mike, where she belongs.
Did you
I could
hear
see her.
that
By the way, I could see her settling down with an NBA player. By the way,
she's married.
Erica Kirk.
She's married to. Erica. I thought you were talking about Candace Owens.
Candace Owens is married to a Jewish man, by the way.
She's married. Yeah, isn't he like royalty or something?
Something of that nature. So it makes it pretty interesting. But yes, Erica Kirk, though, I'm saying she used to play basketball, so I could see her settling down with someone that played in the NBA.
She played basketball?
She sure did. And by the way, we are joined by a very special man. The man who birthed me, by the way, with... Yes, genetically, this is my biological father. You are the father. How's it going, Dad?
I am the father, yes.
My goodness.
How you guys doing?
Can you make him a little louder? I can barely hear him.
Let's see. Let's give you some more juice here since you're calling through a phone, I believe, right, Dad?
Yeah, I'm house phone.
House phone. Let's put you up. All right. Go ahead. Say something more.
Can you hear me now?
We could hear you.
Yeah, that's better.
There we go.
That's better.
I'm doing a commercial for Verizon. Can you hear me now?
I know, right? There you go. Yes. We hear you.
Hello, Mr. Decon.
We hear you. We
Very
hear
good.
you.
And I'm glad that you're back in the air there, Michael. I understand you were a little bit sick, and hopefully everything is fine now.
Yes, the monkeypox has cleared, Dad. You know,
Yes,
the
thank you,
talking
Mr.
to
Deacon. I
you know
appreciate
the
I'm talk- yes,
I
I'm
appreciate your good
talking to
wishes. Thank you.
yeah, I'm talking to original Michael.
Oh, you mean him?
Mike.
I thought you meant me
Yes.
though. I just thought I'll tell you about the monkeypox off air, but it slipped.
Oh, okay, all right. Anyway, what is your
Anyway.
topic for today?
Well, here's the thing. We're talking about all kinds of things, but somebody in the chat room wanted to hear your thoughts on ice, and if you liked ice, by the way, they're just wondering.
Actually, I do like ICE because the laws they're enforcing, the policies, in reality, they've been in effect over 40 years. They haven't changed because,
Right.
I do have experience in law enforcement, and I could tell you that the same laws they've been in the books for at least 40, 45 years.
And obviously, so again, you like ice, you support ice, you are pro ice, in other words.
That is correct. And what's happening now, especially in Minnesota, I think it's so bad. If they would just do it like they did before, usually what happened every morning, the ICE people will come into the county jails, look at the booking sheets, booking whoever got booked, and they thought somebody was suspicious, illegal. They'll go talk to them and verify if they were, what the status was legally. Now, a lot of these guys already had been deported. So if it's a misdemeanor, they would just be cited and released to the custody of the ICE officer. And there was no fights, no anything, because they're in jail already. But the way it is now, especially here in California, all these people are getting released, felonies, whatever, they're getting released, and the ICE people have to track them down all over the place.
Yep.
So,
That's what I was saying before.
Mm-hmm. So that's really bad for the ICE officers and the community, because some of these people are being misinformed. They think ICE just came up with these policies
if
now.
I may interrupt for 1 second, I agree with you because I was saying it before. If these blue cities and these blue states who are sanctuary cities would just allow the ICE agents to come into the jail where these criminals are already at, and mind you, these are criminals, very bad criminals. If they would just allow the ICE agents to come in and take them from the jails, there wouldn't be all this mess on the streets. Nobody rioted when Obama they used to call Obama the deporter in chief, right?
Correct. Yes.
Exactly. So now, I'm sorry. Sorry, I just had some kind of problem here.
What kind of problem?
Apology. Computer problem.
Oh,
sorry.
computer problem.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well,
all I'm saying is that nobody complained. Nobody was complaining when Obama was deporting people. Nobody was complaining when Biden was deporting people. Nobody was complaining when Bush was deporting people. But now, it's just so Clinton deported 12.5 million people, no riots. Bush deported 10.3 million rioters, no protests. Obama, 5.3 million. Trump, 2 million. 500 riots and protests.
You're absolutely right. But one of the biggest things, the problem was that the illegal aliens who were already here for a lot of years, they got the bad luck of having Joe Biden as the president, because he let all these people in 4 years.
That's right.
How many? About
unvetted.
15, 20 million people. Yes. So the people that are already here, the illegals, they were, once in a while they get caught, but they were pretty low profile.
Amazing.
Nobody was actually looking for them in LA. But since you got all these people from other countries coming in, Honduras, they're looking for these people, and they go to this homes looking for them. and all of a sudden they find people there. They've been
Who
in
are
the
also
country.
illegal.
Yeah, but no documentation. So obviously, under AUSC 1324, I believe, so they have to get deported. They're illegal aliens. So.
By the way,
And,
Biden.
yeah.
I was going to quickly
I'm
say
saying,
Biden had 4.7 million total. By the way.
yeah. So it was a mess with the Biden-Harris administration, which brings me to another point that I heard it in this show. I don't know who was talking. I heard, well, I didn't vote for this, talking about Trump, but if people actually think that Harris being the president was going to be better for the country, man, you guys are delusional. Whoever thinks that way.
Absolutely. They would have let more people in.
Oh, obviously, and not only that, but all the policies they had, it was just out of control.
Well, realistically, she would not have become president, though. I mean, most women would not have voted for her either, since most women historically don't really support each other in that regard.
And let's not forget, she wasn't elected to run as a candidate. She was anointed after they kicked Biden out from the candidacy, and they placed her in it. Remember when she ran for president against Joe Biden? She didn't, nobody even voted for her then. Or was it? No. Right. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. When she was running for the candidacy to run for president,
yes,
as a Democrat,
she didn't get elected.
Right.
Correct.
She didn't get elected.
So
that's my point. She dropped out because nobody voted for her, and then they anoint her by putting her in to cover, so to speak, for Joe Biden after they got him out. They were so embarrassed. But to back up on your point with the illegal aliens is that they let millions and millions of them in, and none of them were vetted. And now they're enforcing. They're insisting that this administration go through the process of a jury and a judge, like the possibility of 20 million illegal aliens. That would take 40 years to get done. So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're just sneaky liars.
Amazing.
Correct. And here's the other thing. I don't know if you know this, Myke, but here in California, you go to vote, and I just try to make it a point, because when I go up there, I go, hey, this is my ID. And they get mad. We don't need to see ID.
Oh, wow.
I know. It's ridiculous. That just goes to show you right there. Jimmy Carter said it back in the day when he was a president in the 70s. In fact, he said it even recently, too, when the last administration was in power. Mail-in ballots are the easiest way to cheat on an election.
Mm-hmm. So I think probably about, I'll say a good 70% of California, that's the way we vote down here. They send it in the mail, you mail it out to them, and who knows who counts them.
Exactly. It's terrible. It's a disgrace.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, that's what we have here in California, which is really messed up. Everything is so high.
We're going to get Newsom, by the way, as a president. I'm calling it out.
I was just going to say
they're going to call. They're going to get. He's going to get the call, and he will be selected to run.
Mr. Decon, if I may, do you have? This is just an idea. Tell me if you agree with me. If they made that election day was one day, no mail-in ballots. If they kept it to that, they passed a law that it's only one day, and in addition, eliminate all the illegal aliens who are, pedophiles, rapists, killers, drug cartel, etc., etc. All these, if they get rid of all the illegal aliens, would you agree that the Democrat Party would have no one to vote for them?
Yeah, they'd be pretty much done, I believe. Because
I agree. They're down to 18% approval rating, the lowest in history.
But the media, they really push for the Democrat Party, and that's a problem. Of
course, they're the propaganda
Hollywood,
for them.
Mm-hmm. Hollywood, the movies, everything. you know, it's all based on work stuff. You know, you think about this.
You
Mike.
heard?
So most of the movies you see come out, the cops arrest some minority guy, a black guy or a Hispanic guy. They're arresting for a crime. Okay. At the end of the movie, he is found to be innocent.
Hey, he's
And the
innocent.
people, yeah, and the people that actually did the crime was some white cop. Okay.
Right.
Always
You know, it
Hollywood.
comes, you know,
Well, you
all
know,
the time.
well, you know, you got to give the people what they want. I mean, you know. Hey, come on, come on.
Or if it's not, it's some military people. They're doing some things, you know, under the shady, you know. So the military people are also involved in doing something bad. You know, it's never straight out just a goddamn movie. You know.
No,
Without
of
all
course
the other
not.
stuff,
No,
you
I
know.
mean, everything's got to be PC. You know that. You live in California. You know.
Correct.
I'm closer to the beast. You know what I see out here.
Yeah, you're closer
Liberal-
to crazy stuff.
See a lot of
okay?
insane people out here, Dad. You know that.
Yeah.
Liberalism will be the death of this country.
You see some wild things out here.
You know, if you go to any other country in the world, they're all about their own culture. Spain, Portugal, Brazil, you know, on and on and on. France, England, well, not England, but Germany. They're all about their culture. Well, maybe not the Western world cultures, but you go to most countries, they're about their culture. In America, the left seems to believe that diversity is our strongest asset. Meanwhile, the diversity people that are being hired, did you hear that the airlines, I think was it American? I can't remember which now it could have been American Airlines. One of the airlines was they were so adamant about hiring DEI that when I heard somebody speaking about the list of people that they hired, that included paraplegics, blind,
Oh, blind's
Okay.
good. That's the best option.
blind, working at
Blind
an airport.
pilots?
Blind
Blind
pilots.
Well, I
I've heard
don't
it
know
all.
about pilots, but blind people,
Maron, Dad.
people with mental
Oh, my
illnesses.
goodness.
Yes,
like the
blind
whole
people.
list of
Yes,
people.
love
I couldn't
that.
believe it. I couldn't believe
I
it.
can't believe any of this. Good Lord.
Yay.
Well, that sounds great. That sounds great.
That sounds very great.
Yeah.
Can you
My
believe
goodness.
that?
Yeah.
Honestly, these people are delusional. They really are.
Well, and then
like
who's the,
Trump
who's
said,
the-
you should be hired on merit, on how
Correct.
good
You're
you
absolutely
are
right.
at the tests
Yes.
you pass. You know, when Mr. Deacon, when you had to go to like a training before you got into law
Enforcement.
enforcement. Thank you, Michael. You
yes,
had to go
you had to
to like a training camp, right?
You had to go back then. You had to go to a very, very stressful goddamn academy.
Exactly.
So let me
So
tell you the numbers, okay? We
well, hang
started
on. I
with
got a question
100
for
and-
you. I got a question.
Okay.
Hold on. I got a question for you.
Sure.
So when you went there, may I ask you, did you have like a grading level? Like, did you have to get 100 points to pass the class or something?
It was 85%.
Okay. So now, if you're DEI and you're a certain ethnic person and you
Uh-huh.
get a 50 on your
50.
test.
Yeah, it's a. So what happened there? If you took the test, if you had a 50, obviously you fail, and you had another chance a week later to take that same test, but you still have to get the 85. If you didn't, you were asked to leave the academy.
So my
Oh, wow.
question to you is do you think it's fair that when today for the whole, well, not now, but prior to Trump, the whole DEI hiring thing was that if you got a 50 and you were of a certain ethnic background, and let me make sure you understand, if you were a Caucasian and you got 100 points on your test, they would still hire the person who got a 50 because it's a DEI and a person of color that they would hire over the person who got 100 on the test. That's not right.
No, it's not right. You know.
It's not
So-
right, but at least they had Dan Bongino in the FBI there. He's a DEI hire as well. And look how that worked out for him. He's not even in there no more.
Yeah, he quit.
Anywho,
Okay.
but Dad, I gotta be honest.
Okay.
You know, this test that you
Yeah.
passed, I just gotta say, I don't think Donald Trump could have ever made that. By the way, I don't think he could have gone through a physical test like yourself. To be honest, you know, he's notably a draft dodger, essentially.
Oh.
You know,
Well, let me
but that's
let me
you know,
tell
it's a
you.
different story.
This is what happened back then, when those instructors were allowed to grab you and curse at you and all kinds of stuff. They
Oh,
can't
the
do
good old
that no more.
times. Yes, the good old
Yeah.
days.
So
Yeah,
the
you don't
first
do
day
it today
we're
because
there,
you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
That's right.
that's correct. You don't want to have nobody's feeling. So we started with 120 cadets, and we graduated 35 out of that.
Yep. Just like the
So,
Navy
yeah.
SEALs
Yes, a
or
lot
the
of
Green
people.
Berets.
You know, my thing was that I had a friend who went before I did, so I was running all the time, doing the push and doing everything, and he had a bunch of paperwork from the academy, so I studied a lot of the stuff, so I had a big advantage when I went over there. But if I didn't have that, I would have been like a fish out of the water, let me tell you, because especially the first day, you had the drill instructors from the camp counselor come in, and boy, they were just going crazy on us.
Very
Yes,
nice,
indeed.
very nice. And by the
Yeah.
way,
Yes, sir?
I think somebody else had asked a question. I'm not sure if it was about you or in general. I don't know if that's what he was saying, but I definitely want your opinion on this. The
Okay.
Phantom Blood is saying, well, all I can say is all men have been in charge. We are pretty much screwed, and maybe it's time to see what a woman in charge can do. Dad,
Oh, yeah,
I just
that's what
want
I want.
I just want your thoughts and opinions on the other sort of shoe. Do you believe maybe a woman could become president and do a better job, as historically all men have done?
You know, I could just tell you from my experience from working, there are, like in law enforcement, the women bring a different atmosphere to the situation. But then it's not all women. Some women, officers, they talk so much crap, and they ended up get into a physical, and then the guys will have to come in and restrain the guy.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
having a girlfriend or a wife working there.
Well, you know, this is what I've seen. I'm just, you know, I mean,
Anecdote.
each female is
Yes.
different, you know. Yeah.
Anecdotal, yes.
But when you're, you know what, when you're 5'1", 130 pounds, and you walk up to a 6'4" dude drunk in his ass, and then you're gonna tell him this and do this and blah 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 and talk to him down, that's not gonna work for you.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of clips. I sent you some clips of women not really responding the right way, Dad, especially if they open fire and they strike someone and kill them. They're on the side of the road
Yeah.
losing their minds.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
I've seen that.
I also have to say that I work with some fine officers, female officers. They were the best. You know, they knew what they're doing. Their reports are really smart. Okay, so not all the girls. I worked with some standing officers, female wise.
Well, that's good.
Yes, indeed.
I have a fun fact for you. You know, when women were protesting, and I believe it was either the 20s or very early in the early 1900s, they were protesting in order to vote because women couldn't vote back in the day. Do you know
Yeah.
that after the slaves were freed in the 1860s or 1865 or so, that black men were given the opportunity to vote before women were?
Really?
Yes, that's a fact.
Hey,
That's a fact.
Mike.
Just keeping it real.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike. I'm old, but not
Yes.
that old, so I don't remember.
Well, I'm just saying, I
Love
wasn't there,
that.
but I'm saying it's a fact that black men, former slaves, men, were given the opportunity to vote before any woman was given.
I think
the
that
opportunity
says it
to
all.
vote.
Some guys would say, well, it's time we sort of do that again. Let's stop women from voting entirely. Let's get rid of that.
Well, we should definitely stop having woke liberal women vote, the Karens.
Right.
Ugh.
Well, I don't disagree. Well, Dad, listen, it's been a honor and pleasure to have you here on the program yet again. We love when you call in. You were basically conjured up by one of the listeners out there in the chat room, Dad. They wanted to hear your take on this, and I thought we got a new number. Let's break it in. You got to give us a call and start the year off right for us here.
That is correct, sir.
Mis-
Thank you for
Mr.
having me on.
Deacon,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Deacon, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa,
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, Happy whatever. I just wanted to Rosh Hashanah.
Right.
I just want to say it's been a while since we spoke, so it's very nice to hear your voice, and I hope all is well.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys. And Mike, I'll send you my bill for calling in.
There you go. Very nice, Dad.
Have a good day, sir.
You too. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
And there he goes, boys and girls. That was my father, my biological father. You are the father. That was my dad. Good times. Good times. And Mike, I'm
Always
looking
nice
at
to
the
hear him.
looking at the time now, and wow. Yeah, it is that time to check out of here, unfortunately. And Mike, always an honor and pleasure to have you here on the program. First one of 2026 live.
Gee, Mike, I was hoping we'd go for another 3 hours.
Really? You want to do 4 hours?
I'm a little jealous.
You want to do 4 hours? I mean, we could.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I could easily do that.
No. I said I'm killing you. I meant to say I'm kidding.
You're killing
you.
me.
I'm not killing you.
You are killing me here.
Freudian slip. Sorry.
Yes,
All right,
you
bro.
are killing me, my friend.
If
Shut
anybody
the
wants
fuck
to
up,
reach
man.
me,
You are not here to speak. You are here to suck the cock. So if you do your job, come back and tell me what's going on, bitch.
fuck to your mother.
Love that.
All right. So anyway, if anybody wants to reach me on Instagram, you can reach me at hashtag Myke Hideous Official. I'm still on Facebook. It is facebook.com/hideousmike. The websites are gone.
It's gone.
Yep.
Oh my. How does
So
it
that's
feel to
that.
be having it gone now, Mike? Does it feel good? Does it feel bad? How do you feel about that?
Oh, it was time. Is all I can say. It was time. I'm not going to be one of those guys who pretends to be like, some young dude.
Yeah.
It's just it's the time was right, so I had to put it to rest. But anyway,
Understood.
I'm considering reopening like just a product store of like all my artwork, T-shirts, and things of that nature.
Right. Well, that's what I think you should do.
Yeah,
in my
I think I'm
opinion.
going to just focus more on just the products, like nothing to do with Empire Hideous or Spy Society.
Right.
Just
Okay.
the horrible artwork designs. That's it. And maybe some of my prints and paintings. I'm not sure yet.
Understood, Mike. I understand completely. I just want to see the Todd Bridges wife photograph yet again. Holy moly. That's a guy.
That's a man, baby.
That's a man indeed. Maron. I can't imagine, Mike. I can't imagine putting it inside this whatever this NBA player here.
Bro, if that's a woman, we have been deceived.
Good God, Mike. I don't want to see it again. Get rid of
Please.
it.
Never.
Oh,
Oh my God. What is happening to this country?
I don't know. But Mike, it's again a pleasure to have you here on the program, my friend. Definitely want to check out the new artwork or anything that you come down with down the line here, my friend.
Thank you, man.
If you do go down that route.
As Bill Clinton gives me the thumbs up.
There you go. The right man for the job.
I know what he's looking at on that computer. He's
So do
looking
I. He's looking at
Yeah, he's
Ariana
like,
Grande.
yeah, look at that. He's going, thumbs up, baby.
That's
Thumbs
right.
up. She's too old for me.
Yeah, she's too old. Historically
Nice.
speaking, that might be accurate.
Yeah.
In documents. Anywho.
All right, Michael. It was very. Oh, by the way, thank you for having me on the show. Thank you for everyone who listened tonight and witnessed the $500 bet between myself and Roman.
You sneaky Jew.
What? What?
I
What's sneaky
understand.
about
No,
me?
nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Everybody witnessed
Nava.
it. Everybody witnessed it, including you. So I will be keeping track. Just like I won the bet against what's his name? The male guy? I think it was the male
Roman.
guy.
Yes, Roman.
No.
Oh,
Remember
the other guy
bet
with the neighbor.
that-
The guy
No,
that wanted
no.
to kill the wife. Or
No.
the neighbor, rather.
No. Remember
There's
when
another
I made
guy.
a bet? Yeah. Remember when I made a bet with one of the listeners who said that Kamala Harris was going to beat Trump?
Oh, the janitor.
The janitor.
Well, that's the
it,
guy.
yeah.
The dumb janitor is the guy that wanted to kill his neighbor.
Oh, it is? I had
That's
no
him.
idea.
Yes.
I did not realize that.
Wow.
Maybe I did and I forgot.
Good Lord.
I won $100 from that one.
Wow. Look at you. Got your shekels, huh?
Yes.
Understood. Well, Mike, again, always honor and pleasure, my friend. I shall see you on the other side.
All right. I'm going to probably have to give you a call or something because I was hoping you can give me some advice about the phone line. And all
Okay,
that jazz.
yes.
All right.
You
Okay, I
got it,
guess.
my friend.
All right, Mike. I'll talk to you soon. And thank you for having me.
Take care. Stay black.
I will. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, everyone.
And there he goes, boys and girls. That was the one and only Mr. Myke Hideous. My God. And yes, you hear that music. That means it is time to wrap it up here like a condom. If you are going out to the club or with a woman of the evening, they say, a whore. She's a hoa. Yes, as they would say in The Sopranos. My God. Well, we did it once again, boys and girls. I had no idea how that would turn out, but we had a pretty good time here. It was fun. We were here for a kind of a long time. I enjoyed my time. I hope you did too, but my God, time is never on our side. But yes, it is now that time to depart. Signing off from Huntington Beach, California, my name, in fact, is Michael Decon. I will see you on the other side. And by the way, hold on. By the way, if you want bonus material, help a brother out, help an N-word out, go to patreon.com/Michael Decon and sign up. It's only $5, $4, $3 if you are Jewish, $2 or $1 if you are very Jewish. Regardless, we love you anyways. God bless you. Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Signing off again from Huntington Beach, California. My name, in fact, is Michael Decon, and I shall see you on the other side. And with that said, the world is a mysterious place, and life itself is a mystery. Until next time, good night.
Personally, I'm Jewish, I'm a trans woman, and I'm queer, and those are related.
She's not a Christian!
You can be a Jew and believe in God.
Doesn't matter. She's tampered in double-sided stuff! Yes, she did! The entire house! It's dark-sided.
Said her whole house.
She is dark-sided, too!
Personally, I'm Jewish, I'm a trans woman, and I'm queer, and those are related.
Shut the fuck up, man. You are not here to speak. You are here to suck the cock. So if you do your job, come back and tell me what's going on, bitch. Shut the fuck up, man. You are not here to speak. You are here to suck the cock. So if you do your job, come back and tell me what's going on, bitch.
He's a fag.
Shut the fuck up, man. You are not here to speak. You are here to suck the cock. So if you do your job, come back and tell me what's going on, bitch.